Hello, 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 hello. We about to hit y'all with a Tell the Truth quickie. Just in case you don't know what that is, every once in a while we try to do a show, keep it under 20 minutes if possible. So the introduction going to be a little quick. Going to want to give y'all some knowledge this week about the Saints, a couple of drops, about the Steelers, 2-0, and then we're going to give y'all our picks, which we've been doing very, very well on our picks. I know last week we did get the Monday night game wrong. We both had Philly. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We got the Sunday night game. It was a push. We both picked Houston. Yeah, I picked against my Bears. That was a push. I did. Billy got this wrong. I did get the Cincinnati KC game right. I said they would cover the 6.
And they did.
Yeah, you did. KC was not. So they did cover the 6. What was the other one? We both got the Miami game right. Miami went to Buffalo. We both got that right. So that put me at 2-1-1. That put you at 1-2 and 1. We don't care about the tie. So it put me at 2-1. You 1-2. Right. Who had, it was I can't think of the other game we did, but
man, we have to we may have to write this down.
Yeah. We got to start writing it down right now. I know, and we both picked Alabama to blow out Wisconsin.
Yes,
so I knew you had a better record. So that put you 2-2 last week. Put me 3-1, and it was a college game that I got wrong. I picked Arizona to cover Kansas State. So that put me 3-2. I was wrong on that.
And Kansas State is ranked.
That one. You didn't touch that one.
No, I didn't touch that one. But Kansas State is ranked.
Yeah, it was ranked. So we're doing pretty good. So Bowtie Bill right now is 2-2 last week. I'm 3-2. That puts Bowtie Bill for the season 6-4. And yeah, it puts your boy me 8-4. I have more picks than Bowtie Bill. So anyway, we're gonna touch on this week's games and picks. But what I do want to do before we get into this week's picks, man, I want to talk about how good them Steelers are looking in the AFC, and how good them Saints are looking in the NFC. Could we having an AFC Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Saints Super Bowl?
No, sir.
Bowtie Bill.
Man, stop the ish.
What I do want to say is this is Justin Fields had about 140 yards passing, something like that.
Listen, man, okay.
Now, he did have one long pass with 50 yards.
I know you tearing me up, man, but let me go ahead and get into the knowledge.
Okay.
I mean, to the analytics of this, man.
Got you.
Pittsburgh Steelers have scored on 9 drives.
Okay.
8 field goals, 1 touchdown.
He's moving the ball. But
that ain't gonna cut it. That's not gonna cut it.
But you got a great defense, Bowtie Bill.
It's asking too much, Mike. Right?
Yeah, you played a rookie quarterback last week.
That is not sustainable.
Yeah. Who y'all play this week?
Field goals, Chargers at 12 o'clock Central Standard Time. We got the Chargers. Now they got a running game with Dobbins. He like 130 plus yards a game. He got 3 touchdowns.
This might be y'all best challenge of the year. Because Atlanta cousin wasn't healthy at that time.
Correct.
But this will be y'all first game of the season, too. Yeah. Y'all first 2 games on the road.
Correct.
This y'all home opener.
And we had Denver last week with Bo Nix.
Mm-hmm.
Right. But 8 field goals and 1 touchdown?
Nah.
In 2 games? No. That's not going to cut the mustard.
No, it's not going to cut the mustard.
So we have a stellar defense, but it's not sustainable throughout the year, right? Because what Justin Fields is doing, he's taking away runs from Najee Harris and Jalen Warren. And George Pickens is in a contract year. By him being in a contract year, and he's only getting 3 targets a game, how is he going to command $30 million a year? Why you over there laughing, man? Why you over there grinning like a chess cat?
I try to tell you, man, Justin Fields is a 2-trick pony. He can not 1-trick pony. The first read ain't open, he's going to take off running. But go ahead.
And Arthur Smith, what he has done is, right, he's only throwing to the boundaries. Okay. He's not having Justin Fields throwing the middle.
Seams, yeah.
Not in seams. He's on those on the boundaries.
Yeah.
Bro, that's not a good quarterback.
I try to tell you. So I understand what you're saying. You're not moving the goalposts on what you're saying. What you originally told me 2 weeks ago, because our offensive line's not that good. Justin Fields the ideal quarterback for us right now because we need someone a little bit more mobile. That makes total sense. I get it. You never said that he's a long-term answer. You said for right now. I remember you said that. Okay, I can see where he's going with that. And I watched y'all games, and yes, he's able to take off running and stuff like that. Okay. What I also would say is that your defense is good enough to keep you in 2 games. But I do got to poke a little fun. No. And my Bears fans. See that?
Okay.
Okay. All right. Caleb Williams had more passing yards than Justin Fields and Aaron Rodgers this week.
Yes.
And we lost. They won. The Jets won. So when everybody's like, oh, Caleb Williams stink. No. Our offensive line stink.
Interior
And
line.
we had Caleb Williams had 171 yards passing. See, it's how you look at it. Oh, by the way, Caleb Williams had more passing yards than that dude in Kansas City.
Yeah, he had 151.
And he won
Patrick
the game.
Mahomes.
So I just wanted to bring that out. And now, why am I bringing it up when we talking about the Steelers? I understand what you're saying, Will. Bowtie Bill. And we don't know how much longevity you can have winning like that. You are right. But you're winning.
It's not sustainable.
But you're winning.
Man, listen, man.
And I understand you talking about, you think about Super Bowl. You're all right, but you are winning. I don't know if it's sustainable, but you are winning. So if it's sustainable, that's a whole nother topic. And if you ask me, well, what do you mean by sustainable? Is it sustainable enough to get to the playoff or sustainable enough to win the Super Bowl? You tell me about to win the Super Bowl. No. Is it good enough to get you to the playoff? Yeah, you can win. You can make it to the playoff like that. You don't think so?
Yes, it's going to make it to the playoff. We haven't won a playoff game in 8 years.
Okay, so that's sustainable. Make the playoff. Are you talking Super Bowl?
Bro, as a Steelers fan,
I know.
I have on my longhorn, logo and gear.
I know how
As
Steelers
a
fans
Steelers
think.
fan,
Yeah.
Right. My thing is for us to get to the AFC Championship game.
Right.
Right. It's never have been a Super Bowl or bust with me. It's about getting to the AFC Championship game. And can we do that? No. Under Mike Tomlin, the national media, right?
Be nice now by
right?
Tomlin.
With this propaganda of the national media.
Hold on now.
He's never lost.
He's never had to lose a season. But that's not a lie, Bowtie Bill. He's never has.
Okay, that's propaganda. What I'm saying to you is
right.
From inside the Steelers nation.
I got you.
Inside of the Steelers nation, that is not good enough.
I got you.
We haven't won a playoff game in 8 years. Since 2016.
Yeah. I understand. I'm a Bears fan. We're not used to winning. we just want to get invited to the party, man.
Cleveland beat us in the playoff game.
I remember that game. You was hot that night. Oh,
we at the cigar bar, right? We was at the cigar bar.
They jumped out 28-0. I just got quiet. I stopped talking trash. I knew you was hot that night. I was like, nope, I ain't about to mess up my friendship tonight. I know when to cut it out. We was going at it before the game. It was 7-0. Like, yeah, take it, Billy. 14-0. Like, take it, Billy. We got 21-0. I was like, dude. I ain't about to get sucker punched. Little bro shut his mouth. I was like, dude. I felt bad for you that night. I started saying, man, Billy, maybe y'all need to try this, man. I'll try to hope, man. So yeah, I understand. But yeah, what he's trying to say for teams that's not like, you got some teams that I understand it, man. I make fun of Cowboy fan, but I get it. They've won 5 Super Bowls. I understand the 49ers. Right. Steelers, New England fans, you guys are winning organizations. I get it. Bears, we have won. We're not a winning organization. So guys like us are like, man, we just want to go there. I just want to go to the playoff. And hopefully we can win. Guys like y'all, it's not Super Bowl or bust, but it really is kind of Super Bowl or bust. It's like, if we're not at least in the AFC or NFC championship, whatever division your team is in, then this season was bullcrap. And I get it. I get it because you guys have a higher standard of
tradition
of what you expect out of your team. I get you. I get you. You know, just because you have a winning season is not good enough for you guys. Now for my Bears, forget him. If y'all can go 9-8. It's hard being a Bears fan, dog. It's hard, dog. It's hard in the mug, dog. I swear to God. Sometimes I wish I wasn't born in Chicago. Fuck with the Bears.
Southside, right?
Man, Southside, love them Bears, dog. Man, we just can't get right. God, we like the movie Life, man. I step happy. We just can't get right, dog. We can't not get, man. The Bears, I love them. But anyway. Moving on, man. Bow tie Bill. I'm sorry, you got everything out with Pittsburgh?
Man, you know what? As soon as Russell Wilson get healthy, I believe he should come back in and start.
It's your team. Okay.
Right? Because of the fact that he
gives us, want, right?
Yes, he gives us a better chance to win.
Okay. I know. I'm just asking what you want. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So one last question, and we're gonna move on to them Saints.
Sure.
Y'all gonna win this week? I haven't even checked the line on that game.
Chargers.
Y'all gonna win?
2.5.
It's 2.5. Oh shoot! I knew.
Yeah, so which means it's a half a point for them to win because
who's 2.5? Chargers 2.5. Oh y'all.
We got 2.5.
Oh y'all favorite too.
But home team should automatically get 3 points.
I mean, yeah, it's really the Chargers are favorite.
Right, I mean, Chargers are favorite, right?
They think the Chargers going to win. We don't want to confuse the people. Usually at home,
right.
You know,
you get a field goal.
You get a field goal. We're gonna pick that one. We're going to go ahead and pick that one.
I got Pittsburgh.
Man. Them doggone Chargers been running that ball, man.
Dobbins.
I'm going to pick the Chargers. I'm going to pick the Chargers.
We can stop the run.
I'm going to pick the Chargers because I'm going to tell you why. This will be the best quarterback y'all played so far this year. Do you agree with me on that?
Yes.
Now, if they score 17 points, I don't know if Pittsburgh can score 17.
We scored 18 once.
Yeah.
6 field goals.
We've
only scored one touchdown.
I picked the Steelers the first 2 games. I'm gonna pick the Chargers, man.
Okay.
I just like what Harbaugh is doing. He's pounding that ball.
Yes.
And I don't know if the Chargers defense is good as y'all, but I'm gonna pick the Chargers in that one. What I do want to talk about though, Bow Tie Bill, man, is them doggone Saints.
Ooh. They look the best.
Ooh-wee.
They look the best.
They just put.
They mollywop Cowboys like they mollywop Carolina.
Hey, mess around, got the boy in Carolina bench.
Hey, man. Hey, back in the day, back in the 80s, we call it riding the pine.
Right, riding the pine. Dog, man.
Hey, man, this dude making $1 million a year, he got to ride the pine.
Dude, it's just, man, I don't think I ever seen that before, though, Bow Tie Bill, that a team scores 15 straight drives. That's like playing some Madden, some kids game. How do you score 15 straight? Like, it started like against Carolina and this avalanche into it. And I'm going to tell you, you know, what I've also seen is how their defense played. But I'm going to tell you this. To pick their game this week, the Saints, they're playing Philly. And I was very disappointed in Philly's run defense against Atlanta. And the Saints could do both. And Derek Carr, I think, only had like maybe 18 passes. So he's not even throwing the ball that much. They're just really pounding, taking long shots. What do you expect? I think Philly is favored in the game by 3. What do you?
No.
The game is in New Orleans.
Yeah, Saints are favored by 2.5.
Oh, it changed. I think last night what I saw. Let me pull it up. So the Saints favored by 2.5. Yeah, man. I think
Saints favored by 2.5.
Hold on, man. Let me see. Saints.
Derek Carr, and while Neil is looking that up, Derek Carr has the longest streak on throwing 2 touchdowns. 6 games in a row.
Yeah. And I didn't realize that New Orleans made that big push last year. I was made the playoff. That he's 5-1 in his last 6 games. So Derek Carr's balling. For all you people, see, I'm gonna tell you something. This is my chance, Billy. I told Saints fans last year, Derek Carr's gonna be good. They clown me. He trash. Now, by week 11, I said, man, maybe he is trash. Then I told you, Neil, and then he started balling. So
he only lost to the Rams last year.
In the last 5 games, right? So,
right.
So.
Haven't lost since.
Technically, I was a little wrong about Derek Carr, but
yeah,
now, at first. But right now, I told Saints fans, I said, I believe Derek Carr is good. He had some bad coaching when he was with the Raiders. When he did have good coaching, Derek Carr 1 year, I think, went like 11-5 or something like that with the Raiders. Now, it was a long time ago, and he got Raider fans did not like him. I'm like, man, I think it's more coaching. If you get any type of good coaching. Last year, he started off struggling, throwing all type of picks, and he got hurt and just did not look good. Then he ended the season. A lot of people didn't realize it. He ended the season 3-1. They were rolling, scoring points. Came out the gate
5-1.
Now he's 2-0. Now they 5-1.
Right.
Yeah. So he ended the season 3-1. New Orleans was out of the playoffs, and they had made a push to actually almost make it to get that 7th seed.
And they molly-whopping people now.
They're molly-whopping them now. So this week they playing Philly. Line is 2.5. Who you got, man?
New Orleans Saints.
Yeah, I got New Orleans.
Yeah. They playing in the Bayou.
Yeah, I got New Orleans too, man. Definitely. I'm pulling up now to give y'all our picks because since you got some people be hitting us up like, man, I need to know y'all picks because y'all been hitting some stuff. So we're gonna go. We always.
I got Pittsburgh.
Yeah, and I got the Chargers. We always do the primetime games. This is the Jets versus the Patriots.
Okay,
the line is at 6.5.
I got the Patriots.
I got the Patriots too. Yeah, the Jets offense I don't believe is that good to score a lot of points to even blow them out. And that's a division game. Mm-hmm. I think New England we're not saying they're gonna win, but they're gonna cover that 6.5. So definitely take that one. The other primetime game next week we got a bunch of primetime. We actually got 2 Monday nights next week.
Well, we got the Cowboys Baltimore is 3:25.
Oh, I got Cowboys. I got Baltimore.
You
should have saw your face. You said I got Baltimore. You should have saw your face. Boy, you almost wet the bed.
Hey, listeners and viewers, I almost said respectfully, man, you out your rabbit ass mind.
No, I thought we talked about the last podcast, man. The Ravens are desperate. I got the Ravens.
Desperate.
Yeah, I got the Ravens. We always do his team, my team. We got my Bears, America's team. Let me break down real quick. I know
you grunted.
Yeah, let me break down why we are really America's team. Okay. You want to act like a fan? Let me act like a fan. All right, this is why I'm about to make it make sense. I'm going to make it make sense. Both time, Bill, can I entertain you, my brother?
Talk to me.
All right, this is how we are.
Tell the truth.
I'm going to tell the truth. I'm looking right in the camera. Viewers and listeners, please hit the notification button.
I'm looking at the camera too.
John, lean over to my camera. Let me explain to you why we are America's team. You know. All right. Now, bow tie, Bill.
Yes, sir.
The number one sport in America is what?
NFL football.
All right. Okay. I'm setting it up. I should have been the attorney.
Okay. Prosecuting attorney?
Yeah. All right. So everyone I ask this question, they'd say NFL football, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. So if NFL football is America's sport, who was the first team?
Oh, Lord have mercy.
I got you. Hey, see, y'all don't like that shit. Y'all like that. I got
Lord have mercy.
You guilty the motherfucker. Guilty.
You talking about Chicago Cubs 1919?
Guilty. Anyway, like I said, if
everything happened in Chicago in 1919.
Hold on. You can laugh. I just want to finish my point. You cannot interrupt me in court. We are not in court.
Okay.
You just said the NFL is America's team. All I'm saying is that the Chicago Bears, that beautiful orange and sea. Ah, some beautiful colors. Lord have mercy.
I cannot believe we wore this on the same day.
Yeah, I know. So, if that's America, if NFL is the American sport, And then we are the very original NFL football team.
Inventors.
We invented this chaos. The fantasy football, the Super Bowl, all this stuff for cheerleaders, the popcorn, the beers, the tailgating, all the stuff. You know what it is.
hot dog.
Yeah, hot dog, all this stuff. We are America's team. Whoa! Whoa! Tired of playing with y'all. We America's team. I mean it too. Anyway, America's team played the Colts this weekend. Sick of y'all, man. We played the Colts this weekend. Go ahead, Bowtie Bill.
This Chicago Bears fan is a sickle fan.
Oh, here we go. Got jokes.
Oh yeah.
Hold on.
So the Bears are favorite.
No, Colts.
Oh,
1.5.
1.5.
A lot of close lines.
It's an away game.
Yeah.
It's an away game. I'm sorry.
Now you know what? Who you got, Bowtie?
I got Chicago.
All right, because before the season
because
started,
Robinson is injured.
Who's Robinson? Educate me. Somebody for Colts.
Right. The rookie from Florida who went to the quarterback.
The quarterback? He got hurt again?
No, he got hurt last year.
Yeah.
Which he played very, very well.
Right.
When he had that shoulder injury, he hasn't been the same since.
Oh, well, he did look good game one, but yeah, I get what
you're saying. Game two, he didn't look good in game two.
Yeah, I thought Green Bay would win that game because
they ran 50
times. But the coach, you mean Green Bay?
Green Bay ran 50 times.
And that's our problem. We don't run the ball, but hopefully we can run the ball. I broke down this game at the beginning of the season before there was one snap, and I still have the same breakdown. There's nothing that I've seen to change. I knew the Bears' offense would struggle the first 8 games of the season. I'm really a guru, for real. I said our defense was ball.
You said that in week 2.
No. Before the season started, I saw our offense would struggle. I said, all I need my defense to do, I need my defense to hold every team to 21 points and we should win. We did that this week. We lost. So there's a little blame on the offense. Should have did a little better. But my point is that when it comes to the Colts game, what I did say was this before the season started. As long as we don't let Richardson run the ball for more than 70 times, we'll win the game. Make him a passer. I think still right now, Caleb is a better passer than him. Now, the problem is that the Colts got a better offensive line. So we can just somehow get Caleb just some type of time. Caleb is already better than Richardson. Now, people can laugh. I know what I'm looking at.
Yes.
Because there hasn't been too many passes. I was been like, Caleb, what the hell are you doing? Now, when he's running around and just trying to make a play, that's different. But I'm talking about drop back, 5-step, let the ball go. Usually when Caleb is allowed to do that, offensive line, when I say allowed, he's been pretty accurate when he makes the right decision.
Agreed.
It's very rare he did 5-step drop, pop, foot plant, throw it out. And I'm like, how did you not see him? I haven't said that once. Oh, what are you looking at, Caleb? I haven't said that once. He's making the right read. He might have too much juice on the ball because he's too excited, or he don't have the time. But usually when he has time to read, he has went to the right man. So right now,
as well as your wide receivers are better than the Colts.
Yeah. So right now, Caleb's already better than Richardson. So I picked Bears to win that game.
I got the Bears.
Yeah, and I said before the beginning of the season that the Bears win the game. We got a night game that is getting kind of interesting. Sunday night, we got Kansas City versus Atlanta.
I got Kansas City.
Pachinko's hurt. Broke his leg.
Yeah. I got him in my fantasy league.
I want to make sure you knew that.
Yeah, he's
that
going to be out
dropped to
6-8 weeks.
Who you think going to win?
Kansas City.
Yeah, the line is 3.5. That doggone hook is scaring me. This will be Kansas City first road game. Kansas City did not cover last week. I think the first game of the season they did cover. That line was 4. They did cover against Baltimore.
Yeah, it was. They won by 7.
I don't think Atlanta's going to be able to run on KC like they did on Philly. So I'm going to go ahead and take the 3.5. That hook makes me nervous. I wish it was 3. If you can move it to 3, move it to 3. Adjust the line. Well, I can't tell y'all.
Or 2.5.
Yeah, 2. I would move it already down to 2.5. But
2.5.
we have to give a call out based on what it is right now. It's 3.5. So we're both taking KC.
Right.
Now there's 2 Monday night games. Bowtie Bill.
Okay.
2 of them. Bowtie Bill. We got Jacksonville versus Buffalo. The line is 5.5.
Where's the game played?
Buffalo.
Okay. What's the second game?
Other one is the Commanders. I want to make sure I call them the right names. Commanders are playing Cincinnati. The game is in Cincy, line 7.5.
Man, I got Jaguars
The cover
Hey.
5.5.
cover 5.5,
Mm-hmm.
and then I have the Commanders to cover 6.5,
7.5.
7.5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's rare that teams win
By more than a possession.
by more than a possession.
Yeah, I mean
So I
it
got the
is.
Commanders. Yeah.
On that one, man. I'm looking at a desperate Jacksonville team. They 0-2. So I'm expecting for them to come out just.
Even if they lose, they're gonna cover.
Yeah, I think they might lose, but they're gonna cover. I'm sorry, I'm with you, Bowtie Bill. I gotta take the points. I see a desperate Jacksonville team. They should have beat the Miami game, and each one got stripped on the 1 yard line. They played a very good, hungry defensive team, Cleveland, last week. So, and I know Buffalo looked good, but I'm sorry, I gotta take the points.
They have a lot of injuries. Buffalo
Yeah,
does.
they do. Yes, they do.
Buffalo has a lot of injuries.
Yeah, so I'm riding with you too on that one. We
cover
gonna
the points.
Yeah, to cover the points, 5.5. So Washington win. We talking about. So you're in a survivor league. We ain't talking about nothing like that. We talking about the actual Vegas stuff here. And then Washington 7.5. Oh my God, it just moved right now while we talking. Cincinnati, it went from 7.5 to 8.
I still got Commanders.
Wow, it moved. It just adjusted right now.
We've always, the AFC North have always had a problem with the NFC East. Always.
Yeah,
It's always a tight game.
I'm gonna take Washington because of the fact I think there's a good chance Cincinnati could blow them out, but I just take Washington because of the fact that I don't know what's going on all with Cincinnati, but this is usually when Cincinnati turns it around. But I still think they might win by 7 and Washington the coverage. So we agree on KC game, we agree on the Jacksonville Buffalo, we agree on the Washington Cincinnati game.
Kansas City.
Yep, we agreed on the Ravens and Cowboys.
And we differ.
Only one we disagreed on was your game, was the Chargers and Steelers. Still in the Chargers.
2.5.
And Thursday night, we both got New England. Yep, okay. Usually when me and you think alike on a lot of stuff, we usually get it right. All right, so I'm going to throw out one more game, Bowtie Bill, before we get out of here.
Okay.
Yeah, I like to try to pick one more game during the day because everybody, and we both got, we both got the Saints.
Oh,
Yeah,
I know a game.
What's that?
I'm not even looking at it, right? Just off the top of my head.
Yeah, it's a bunch of good ones, dog.
Who's Miami playing?
Miami, whoever they're playing, they're going to probably lose. Let me see.
Texans?
No, Texas are playing. I was about to say Texas are playing. They're playing the Vikings.
No. Who's Miami playing?
Ooh, damn! Why I can't find Miami? Hold on. I got you, fam. Oh, they're playing Seahawks.
Oh, I got the Seahawks.
Seahawks play about 5.5.
I got the Seahawks.
Yeah, because that quarterback, I don't know about him.
Skyler?
I'm not gonna touch it, but that's Billy's pick right there.
Yeah.
Billy said,
Now pick one that I wouldn't touch.
"Well, you wouldn't touch? Okay, cool.
You understand what I'm saying?
I like Tampa Bay over Denver. The line is
I wouldn't touch that.
Yeah, that line is 6.5.
I wouldn't touch that.
Tampa Bay gonna cover that. That game is in Tampa Bay.
Okay.
Tampa Bay gonna cover
so I
that.
got Seahawks that you won't touch.
Yeah, and I got Tampa Bay.
That I won't touch.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'm not touching that Seahawks one on Dolphins. I don't know.
But it's in Seattle. Home game.
Seattle, man, they always seem like they play down to their competition, man. Like they played around with that Denver game, putting around and stuff, man. It just like they gonna win, but I don't know about covering, man. The one I wanted to ask you about, and we're gonna get out. This is the one I just had it.
Houston, Minnesota.
I think Houston gonna win. Minnesota look good. They defense look good. Their offense. Donald had 2 interceptions last week in the red zone. Minnesota beat the Texans this weekend. Then I start taking them serious.
They legit.
Then I start taking them serious.
Okay.
And they might say, well, the 49ers had a boatload of injuries, and there's something about that matchup. Minnesota beat up San Francisco last year in Minnesota. So I'm sorry, Minnesota. And y'all might say, because you're a Bears fan, I'm saying you're playing good ball.
Right.
I'm just saying I'm not worried
You're not
about y'all.
biased.
I'm not worried about y'all. I think my Bears could still get a split out of y'all. Now, if y'all beat the Texans, the one I want to talk to you about is This one is kind of interesting to me, and we out of here after this. Detroit versus Arizona. That's the one I want to talk about.
Now,
I won a lot of
Arizona-
money last week on Tampa Bay. Man, I racked up about $150. Tampa Bay got was 6.5, and they beat Detroit in Detroit. I kept telling everybody that, and they're like, "Oh, that's because you're a bad fan. That's a bad fan." I keep telling everybody, I did not pick Detroit to win the division before the season started. Remember, I picked Green Bay. But anyway, what do you think about that line? Detroit is favored by 3 over Arizona. Game is in Arizona.
I got Detroit.
I got Arizona.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
Because it's gonna be on a faster field.
Okay.
That's the only reason why.
They played in Detroit this weekend, though, the faster field, and Tampa Bay still went up there and spanked them.
20-16. Because if you watch the game, right?
I did. I watched the whole game.
Yeah, right.
That was one of my 4 games.
Lions should have won, but they made him. He threw an interception
That's part of the game.
in the red zone.
Like I said, I told you this year that I said it before the season started. You guys got to start watching the show. Okay, I'm serious. Everything I'm saying, not gonna say everything. I would say 90% of the stuff that I said was gonna happen is right. Saints fans, I said nothing about you guys. I didn't expect nothing out of y'all. As of right now, I did not know y'all gonna look this good. Hopefully y'all can keep it up.
Agreed.
I didn't say nothing bad.
You guys did not show up on the radar at all.
I didn't say nothing good or bad about the Saints. I was just like, okay, they might go 7-9, whatever. Anyway, now I did say before the season's over, Detroit will lose a lot of close games this year. Did I not say that?
Yes, you did.
I said because I do not trust the coach. All that bull crap he pulled last year playing against the Bears and the Giants, all the most sorry ass teams. They have a first place schedule this year.
Yes.
They got a tougher schedule. So all that shenanigans and bull crap and going forward and not kicking field goals in the first quarter because you want to go for it and go.
What does the first place schedule mean?
Whenever you win your division, I know you want to break it down to people. Whenever you win your division, you have a harder schedule the next year. The Bears came in last year. I think third place. Well, I think it was last. Our schedule's a little easier.
Everybody who wins their division have to play one another.
Yes, right.
Everybody who comes in second place have to play one another, and so forth.
Right. So if you win your division, you have to play all of the other division winners the next year.
Yes.
In that conference. Yes, sir. You're right.
Right.
So I'm like, all right. What I seen from Kyler Murray, I'm gonna tell you right now. What I've seen with Kyler Murray, just talking about this season. Kyler Murray is probably a top 3 NFC quarterback right now. Just off this season. It ain't too many NFC quarterbacks playing better ball than him. Carr playing some hellified ball.
I agree.
I'm telling you.
Derek Carr number 1.
Oh, Derek Carr number 1.
Derek Carr number 1.
Carr playing the best quarterback right now in the NFC.
Yes.
In the NFC. Kyler played good. That game they lost to Baltimore was not like
He's
Kyler.
number 2, man.
I'm about to say, I think he's not playing second best ball.
Yeah, he's number 2.
So that game they lost to, not Baltimore, to Buffalo, that wasn't Kyler's fault. It wasn't like he went out there and, beat down the leg and threw picks and stuff. No, the defense couldn't stop Josh Allen, which means you think going to have a good season.
Right.
So you lose to Josh Allen, and then you play the Rams in a division game, and you just, Did he drop 31? He dropped 41 on them, didn't he? What was the final score?
Yeah.
He dropped a 40 burger on their head.
Yeah, 41-10, something like that.
I'm going to tell you something, man. Let me get the camera. It is hard to drop a 40 burger in the NFL and get another clause, especially if it's a division rival, because they pretty much know all your plays already.
Yes.
You drop a 40 burger on a division rival for Bowtie Bill, am I lying?
No, you did right.
Man, that is some hard to do. To drop a 40 burger on a division rival, that boy playing some ball, dog.
Hey.
That boy playing some ball, man.
And New Orleans Saints did it against their division rival, which, they're not good, against Carolina.
Yeah, Carolina.
And then came on the road.
Trying to get back on the Cowboys.
On the road.
Hey, Cowboy fan.
And dropped 41 points.
I'm trying to get him off y'all, man. He won't let it go. Well, we about to get out of here. That's our picks for the week. We wanted to give y'all a breakdown about them good old Saints, them good old Steelers, man, and what we
think. And the picks.
Yeah, what we think we're gonna happen this weekend, man. I might drop this one like Thursday or Friday, close to the weekend. Get
right. Yeah.
This is a good one. Bowtie Bill. Before we get out of here, man, anything else you want to touch on NFL, man? man? What else have you seen and you liked NFL? What is anything you want to touch on NFL, man? Some things that shock you or what's going on?
Man, I just don't understand that hip drop tackle.
Oh man, yeah.
I don't understand the hip drop
they
tackle.
They call it sometimes they don't. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, it's gonna come back during the week. The NFL gonna come back and find the players, but it's just hard to identify.
Yeah.
Even the referees cannot identify the hip drop tackle. Because when Joe Mixon got tackled, that was a hip drop tackle.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
But they didn't call it, but they didn't throw a flag.
That wasn't a traditional one. What I mean by that, he didn't start off on the side. What happened, he came to the front, and Joe Nixon actually broke out of it, so he was just holding on and like that. So I think that's why they didn't call it, because he didn't initially start from the side. But they're going to have to be some type of more breakdown. Like, even if you don't start from the side, but you want to slide to the person's side, you still can't do it. So I don't know all the rules, but I think the Bears did not get called for it. And I'm not saying because it's my team, because I was at the cigar bar and the guys were going crazy. Hey, and I was like, hey, he didn't start from the side. I know for a fact if you start from the side and go straight on down the lake, they're going to call it. But, yeah.
So here's my proposal. Mm-hmm. You do it like a targeting, right? You throw the flag.
And then you review it, yeah.
And you review it. And then make a decision.
I got you.
Yeah. Even if it's close to a hip drop tackle, throw the flag, and then come back and say, no, that's not a hip drop tackle.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Me personally, I try not to get caught up in all the refereeing and stuff. But I respect your opinion. Don't get me wrong. No disrespect. If you ask me what's been my big take so far this year, so far 2 weeks into the NFL season, I am very surprised, but I kind of like it. About how many teams that are winning the game with running the ball.
Man, listen. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Yeah, that's the type of response I was looking for.
I was talking to Cowboy today, right? Mm-hmm. Cowboy, guy who walked me to school my first day back in the
Cowboy's
in the
one
70s.
of our friends. Not a Cowboy fan, but we got a friend named Cowboy.
Yeah, his name is Cowboy. Mm-hmm. Right? And I was talking to him today, and I said, man, they're going back to 90s football because the NFL has capitulated to this, which means that they have gone to this because of the preseason games. So now, because look at all of the soft tissue injuries with the wide receivers, right? So now they are running the ball, which means is now they are advancing the running back salary.
Now, hopefully that's what will happen. Also, what's happening is that you got these 3 wide receivers. You only got 5 and 6 in the box. I'm telling you, if you want to see, teams that's 2-0, Chargers, Saints, Pittsburgh, they're running the ball a lot.
Yes.
Go look at the stats. A lot.
Yes.
Their quarterbacks are coming out of the games with only probably barely hitting 20, 22 attempts. Kind of what I would like to see the Bears do. No more than 24 attempts with Caleb. Go do me a favor. If you can do yourself a favor, that way y'all won't see no bias. Don't go look at the Bears stats. Don't look at the Steelers stats. Go look at my man's stats for the Saints. He dropped 40 some points. That dude had, I think he had 18 attempts.
18 attempts, 131 yards.
Derek Carr had
Dobbins had 17,
18 attempts and had 40-some-odd punts. Because people are going back to running the ball. So that's one of the things that I've seen. Maybe the reason why the run is working so good because you got poor tackling, because you don't have training camps. I'm eager to see if this keeps up. But that's one of the things that I've seen, that you got some teams that is truly grounding and pounding, and they not playing around.
Right.
They're not playing around at all, bro.
And another byproduct, because it's not a good preseason, penalties.
Yeah.
The game is so choppy right now.
Yeah. And they're going to straighten it out. That comes at the beginning of the season. There's always a lot of penalties when they're trying to enforce a new rule, especially they're trying to enforce 2 major rules on the offense right now. Where the linemen's line up, you got to have your head, only half a yard. And then in the RPO, they're trying to make sure you don't get too far down the field. By November, I can promise you, man, they're going to calm down on all that, man. I remember when they first did the celebration thing, they called it tight the first 8 weeks, and then next by December, guys are putting on a halftime show in the end zone. They stopped calling the celebration penalties and stuff. So I think that's going to loosen up because of those 2 penalties they're calling a lot. But just wanted to get your perspective, man.
Sure.
What's some things that kind of grab your attention the first 2 weeks? Man, we about to get up out of here. This Tell the Truth podcast. Bowtie Bill telling people what we need, baby.
Man, we would like your subscriptions. Continue hitting us with your subscriptions. Hit the like button, and as well as hit the comment section and the notification as well.
Yeah,
we need your notifications. And tell a family member, friends. Tell a friend to tell a friend. As a matter of fact, tell the people that you like as well as the ones you dislike. We need it all. And thank you for everything, for supporting us and all that you do. Thank you.
All right, appreciate it, Bowtie Bill. I'm going to take my specs off. God, dealing with your crazy behind today. We're going to drop about 4 shows this week. We got our colors on. We did not plan this, man. He's got his Texas team on. Yeah. I got my team on. We didn't get a chance to touch on Notre Dame, but they did thrash that behind last week against Purdue, so that's what we do. We play a direction of school, we get blown out, and then when we play back to a Power 14, we blow them out. We're not consistent, but that's still my team. Anyway, do me one big favor, all the people out there, man, hit the notification button. I know Bowtie Bill said it, but hit that notification button. Get in your comments. Tell us who you think gonna win on those picks. I'm trying to tell you, man, me and Bowtie Bill, man, come on, man. Y'all better get on this wave while you can. He's 6-4 in his picks. I'm 8-4 in my picks. So anyway, man.
Hey, I got something to say.
Oh, go ahead, Bowtie Bill.
Yeah, it's a song. Is it the Migos? Us versus them. Who you think gonna win? Us versus them.
Who you think gonna win? Are you talking them damn Longhorns, man? I'm thinking you talking about
us versus them. Who you think gonna win?
I'm thinking you talking about us and our picks and how many picks we get right. Man, you're raggedy motherfucker.
I'm talking about them Longhorns.
Raggedy
us versus them. Who you think gonna win?
Man, we out of here. Peace.
Peace.